All right, Mavs up. 3, 2, 1. I need all of y'all to stand for us and remain quiet. Patrick's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Flags this way.
Be quiet. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Go ahead and sit down. All right, let me get your attention real fast. Hey guys, get quiet. I know the balloons. I'm not going to take too long because we got ice cream on the tables over there. Woo! All right, ice cream. Now I just got you all fired up again. Hey, I think this is the first time we've all been back together. Hey, Mavs up. Mavs up. 3, 2, 1. This is the first time we've been back together all year. I think there's no better way to come back together than to honor these people that are standing before us today. Okay? These guys put their lives on the line every day. They make a sacrifice, and we're here to honor them. Just to say a little something about Eddie real fast. We all have the best SRO in the world. No offense, Officer Willis, but Officer Eddie is amazing. He does an amazing job for us guys. And you know, we all got a lot of us purchased these shirts, and he's gonna kill me for telling y'all this, but this is just to reflect the heart of all these men standing up here. You know, everybody's purchasing these shirts. He decided on his own that he was gonna. Usually, what happens is whatever the profit is, however much the shirts cost, that's what the person makes. But he covered the cost of the shirts himself. That's the kind of heart that Eddie has, and that's the heart of every single one of these gentlemen up here. They serve and they protect. On a daily basis. They make sacrifices. Their family makes sacrifices, and we're here to honor them. Last night I was reading a couple of quotes about officers, and one of the ones I come across, and I think it sums up these guys. Heroes. It's an ordinary person facing extraordinary circumstances and acting with courage, honor, and self-sacrifice. And that's what we believe in these guys right here. And we just want to thank you for everything that you do for us, guys. And I'm going to ask Mr. Mayor Larry Vernon to come up, and he's going to speak to you guys as well.
Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah. Not only is this a big day for our law enforcement and them being out here and share this time with you, I believe there's two things that make a community great. And one of them is the school system. And today, or this week, is Teacher Appreciation Week. And I want to thank all of the teachers, the school administrators, and the people that run our school that we've got a great school here in Eastland. This is a great place to be. And you kids are getting a really good education. And teachers, we appreciate what you do every day. But the other thing that makes a community great is the people that serve in our law enforcement and the fire department and those type of things. But as he's already said, this group of people right here, there's a lot of abuse going on in this world. And people talk about defunding the police. I'd like to find a way to give them more money. I want to extend the funding to police if we can do that. That's what I think of the police department, the great job that they've done. And you're here with these balloons to celebrate this day and thank them for the job that they do. And from the bottom of my heart, they know, Chief Hullum and the rest of them know what I think about them. We've got state troopers out here. We've got the sheriff department out here. We've got the game warden out here. And, of course, your local police department. And all of these guys play a very vital role working together to keep this community and this county safe for you and me. And we appreciate them, don't we? Give them a hand. And now it's my privilege to introduce the mastermind to our law enforcement here in Eastland, and that is Chief David Hullum. Where did he go? There he is. Chief Hullum. not only does he serve as the chief of police, he's also your school board president. How about that?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much for your support. Guys, every officer that you see here, I know personally, and I know their heart. I've seen these guys buy somebody a meal because they couldn't afford it. I've seen them change tires because somebody didn't have a jack or didn't know how to do it. I've seen them give people rides. I've seen them bandaging people. I've seen them do whatever, and that goes back to the heart that these gentlemen have got. And I'd like you to just give them another round of applause for the efforts that they do. And since we're talking about a servant heart, I want to tell you about an officer that truly, truly exemplifies what a servant heart is. And I'm going to call Officer Eddie Edwards up here. Every year, the Eastland Police Department chooses one of their own for the Officer of the Year award. Last year, we couldn't do it because of all the COVID. So we're doing this a little bit late, but I'd like you to recognize Officer Eddie for the 2020 Eastland Police Officer of the Year. We'll open it up, man. I'm gonna let Eddie say a few words, but that plaque doesn't come with a pay raise.
Well, thank you guys, and thank you, Chief. That was very, very, very unexpected. I tell people I have the easiest job in the world right now, but for 26 years, I worked the street, I worked midnights, I worked when the temperature was below freezing and the weather was really bad. But these gentlemen over here to my right, they're the real heroes. I did my time, but these guys are still towing the line for you guys. So while you're asleep, they're out working. When the weather's bad, they're out working, and they do leave their families behind. So these guys over here, if you can give them a round of applause, they're the real heroes. And I guess on the count of three, we can release the balloons. Wait.
Hey guys, I want to say one last thing. So when I talked to Dr. Cochran about trying to set something up for us to be able to present this to Eddie, Dr. Cochran came up with this event, which I think is great, the Law Enforcement Appreciation event. But basically, Dr. Cochran got Eddie to plan his own ceremony. And he did a great job. Where's Mr. Chesser at? Mr. Chesser?
You know, boys and girls, you see me in the hallways all the time, and I'm Well, boys and girls, you see me in the hallway. I joke around a lot. Teachers see me joke around a lot, and that's who I am. But how I came to be out here in Eastland is definitely a blessing, and everything fell into place, and it's just it's truly the work of God. And so, from Chief of Police to Mr. Cochran to the teachers and to y'all, you boys and girls, you if you only knew, but. I just want to say thank y'all, boys and girls, for what y'all do. I don't have any words for once.
All right, stay sitting. On the count of 3, we're going to release these balloons into the sky, okay? All right. 3, 2, 1, go! Get up! I don't think you're loud enough. I can't hear you. All right, guys, y'all sit down for a minute. Y'all take a seat for a minute. Now comes the fun part. We're going to ask our local law enforcement to help us scoop out some ice cream for these kiddos. We're going to do it one class at a time. Miss Odom and Miss Johnson are going to be telling which classes to come to the tables. So you guys just sit tight, wait, and you'll come back and you'll sit in your spot and you'll eat some ice cream.